Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluento, Everyday English for Real Life. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. Hi, everyone. It's really good to be here with you today.
It really is. I love imagining where people are listening from. Maybe they're walking outside, maybe cooking dinner, maybe on the bus, maybe just sitting quietly with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I always think about that too. Someone, somewhere, pressing play and thinking, okay, let's try English again today.
Exactly. And if that's you, we're really glad you're here.
Very glad. And today's topic feels important, like one of those conversations that goes beyond English.
Yes. Today we're talking about how we think while we're learning English, our mindset.
Mindset. Such a popular word, but also a powerful one.
It is. And I want to say this clearly from the beginning. This episode isn't about grammar rules or perfect pronunciation. It's about what's happening inside your head when you're learning.
And honestly, that inner voice can help you or completely stop you.
Yes. So maybe let's start there. David, when you hear the word mindset, what comes to your mind?
For me, mindset is like the story we tell ourselves, the quiet commentary playing in the background. Things like, I'm good at this, or I'll never understand English movies, or other people are smarter than me.
That's such a good way to say it. A story we repeat, sometimes without noticing.
Exactly. And the scary part is, we start believing that story is true.
Yes. And for English learners, a very common story is English is hard. I'm bad at languages. I'm too old. I started too late.
Oh, wow. I've heard all of those so many times, and sometimes from people who actually speak English pretty well already.
Same here. And that brings us to two very different ways of thinking. You might recognize yourself in one of them.
Let me guess. The stuck way and the growing way.
Exactly. Though I don't love labels too much, but they help us notice patterns.
So let's talk about the stuck mindset first. Not to judge it, just to understand it.
Yes, because if you're there right now, that's okay.
Definitely. So the stuck mindset sounds like, I'm bad at English, I always make mistakes, other people learn faster than me.
And when you think those thoughts, how do you feel?
Heavy, tired, embarrassed, almost like, what's the point?
Exactly. And when we feel that way, what do we usually do?
We stop, or we avoid English, or we watch videos but never speak, or we say, I'll start again later.
Yes. The stuck mindset isn't just about thinking, it affects our actions.
And that's why it's so powerful in a bad way.
Now, let's gently shift to the other side, the growing mindset.
Honestly, just hearing that phrase already feels lighter.
It does. The growing mindset says, I'm learning. This is new for me. I'm not good yet, but I'm improving.
That word yet is doing so much work there.
It really is. Let's stay with that for a moment.
Okay, I'm ready. I love small words with big meanings.
Me too. So imagine this sentence. I don't understand English podcasts.
Oof, very familiar.
Now add one tiny word at the end.
I don't understand English podcasts yet.
How does that feel different?
Completely different. The first sentence feels like a closed door. The second feels like I'm in the hallway. The door isn't open yet, but it exists.
That's such a beautiful image. The word yet quietly tells your brain, this is temporary.
Yeah, it changes everything. I can't speak confidently yet. I don't know many words yet.
And suddenly, you're not broken. You're just in the middle of the process.
Which is where every learner on earth is.
Exactly.
You know what this reminds me of? When I was learning how to cook.
Oh, I like where this is going.
I was awful at first. Like, really bad. burnt food, strange flavors.
Same.
And for a while, I thought, I'm just not a cooking person. That was my stuck mindset.
Mmm.
But then one day I thought, okay, I can't cook well yet. And suddenly I felt curious instead of embarrassed.
That curiosity is so important. It opens the door to practice.
Exactly. And English works the same way.
Now, we can't talk about mindset without talking about mistakes,
Ah, yes. The monsters.
the enemies. Or are they?
Most people treat mistakes like proof of failure.
Yes. When someone makes a mistake in English, they often think, everyone can hear how stupid I am.
I felt that feeling, even in my own native language sometimes.
Me too. But here's a question I love asking. Do mistakes mean you are failing? Or do they mean you are learning?
When you ask it like that, the answer is obvious.
It is, but emotionally, it doesn't always feel obvious.
True. So let's tell a story.
Yes. Let's talk about babies.
The best English students of all time.
Exactly. Think about a baby learning to walk.
They fall constantly.
All the time. They wobble, they fall, they cry, they stand up again.
And no one says, wow, this baby is terrible at walking. They should quit.
Exactly. We clap, we smile, we encourage them.
Because we understand something very important. Falling is part of learning.
Yes. And speaking English is the same.
When you say the wrong word, when your sentence feels messy, when your pronunciation isn't perfect,
That's not failure.
that's your brain building connections.
Mistakes are not enemies. They are information.
I love that word. Information.
Your brain is saying, oh, that didn't work. Let me try again.
And every time you try again, you're growing.
Which brings us to another big feeling learners have.
Overwhelm?
Yes, that feeling of standing at the bottom of a huge mountain.
English mountain.
And you look up and think, I'll never get there.
I've felt that so many times in life, not just with English.
Me too. So here's a gentle reframe. Don't look at the top of the mountain.
That sounds dangerous.
It does, but hear me out. Just look at your feet.
Meaning the next step?
Yes, not be fluent, just learn 2 new words today. Or listen for 5 minutes. Or say one sentence out loud.
That reminds me of a story my grandfather used to tell.
Ooh, tell me.
He talked about a man who wanted to build a wall, a huge wall, and he felt completely discouraged.
Mm.
His friend said, don't build a wall, just place one brick.
One brick.
Yes. And every day, one brick. And one day, there was a wall.
I love that story because learning English isn't about the wall.
It's about today's brick.
Exactly. And today's brick could be listening to this episode.
Or writing one comment. Or speaking to yourself in the mirror.
And when you look back weeks or months later, you'll see progress, even if it felt slow.
Because slow learning is still learning.
Yes, and progress is often invisible while it's happening.
That's such an important sentence.
So, as we start to wrap up, I want to gently ask our listeners something.
Me too.
What is your story about learning English right now?
And is that story helping you or hurting you?
Maybe Today, just try adding one word.
Yet.
And maybe be a little kinder to yourself when you make mistakes.
And maybe just lay one brick.
That's all we ask.
And if you feel like it, share your brick with us.
Write it in the comments. One small thing you'll do in English today.
We truly love reading them.
We do. Thank you for spending this time with us.
Thank you for choosing English today.
Keep going.
You're learning.
Not perfect?
Yet.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.